welcome to the Put a Ring on It Cheathab panel, okay? I'm your girl, Treese. And of course, we have my lovely co-star, ReallyBTV here. And she does not, y'all, she is so excited about this episode. Again, you see it in her face, y'all. She can't contain herself.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Right.
Hey, this was a mess. About halfway through the episode, I was like, I'm gonna whoop Tree's ass.
No, I felt the same way. Like, once this man walked up on our screen, hey JB,
with a robe on,
I said, oh, and then Nels was like, because she had watched it before me, and she was like, I really think they playing in our face.
No, it ain't no think to it.
Yeah, they playing in our face. They are playing
in our face. They like this is. We'll get to it, but it's a mess.
Right. I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real. But if you guys haven't already, regardless of where you watching from, please go ahead and hit that like button. And make sure you guys are subscribed to both channels. Hey, Taurus Moon, welcome. And yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this foolishness. And let's get shady, y'all.
Drip on the skyline pen. Shade in the city, true here's like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailer. Said it, they say, I'm not gonna hold you. Said in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Said it, the city, I'm not gonna hold you. Said in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
Okay, so JB is agreeing with us. These people are actors. Mimi has been on Beyond the Gates as an extra. Okay, I did not know that, and I've never noticed her on Beyond the Gates. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, boo. This is a hot-ass mess. I'm only looking at this because y'all are reviewing it. When I tell you, y'all, I started this episode and I said, what have I gotten us into? Like, because you know me, once we start, I don't believe in stopping. And I was like, I want to stop. I want to hard stop. I want to do a hard stop right now, okay? But I'm here so I won't get fined. Hey, Caramel Kisses. What's the song? I love it. There's no name to it. That's just our intro song, but thank you. I'm going to send y'all the screenshot I took. Okay, thank you, JB. Taurus said, listen, this show is my Friday night dates because I'm home. Okay, I hear you. I mean, if it's something to do when you want to look at craziness, but these people are clearly playing in our face, and we're about to get into it, okay? So, yes. Thank you, Caramel Kisses. I've been saying I'm going to post the whole thing. It's actually much, much longer, and I need to go ahead and do
it.
Hold
on, JB just sent the pictures. Hold on, let's see.
Okay. Well, he sent it in a group chat. Okay, here you go.
And that was this week. Put me on the big screen. Oh, gotcha. He said that's Mimi. I just know it. So he ain't confirmed it yet. He just think it's her. But that was this week.
That look like Mimi.
This was a recent episode because that's when Bill and Haley were talking. I'm behind, but this was from last week's episode.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, I do think that's her, JB. I do.
Y'all think that's what do y'all think? The audience, y'all think that's Mimi?
I do think that's Mimi. Or she got a doppelganger somewhere. Because that looked like her.
It does look like her.
So let me just tell y'all people in the chat.
Well, I mean, this is Mimi's second time on Put a Ring on It. So
that's true. Hey, crazy homebody girl. So let me tell y'all something in the chat. Okay. Watching this episode, especially the beginning, I am thankful that at this point in my life, at this big age, that I have found a really good group of friends that tell me the truth. Okay? Because we start off the episode and Mimi is telling the other lady she feels shrunken, okay? And feels embarrassed after Jessica then came in saying that she was recently with Josh because this is the second time that this has happened. Now, meanwhile, Jessica is in the car asking Josh, if he's ready for their date, and he said he is, but he don't know why she was coming in all hot like she was. And Josh says that, him and Jessica have been working. I said, what does working mean? What is that? Did anybody else catch that? I said, working since 2016. So in confessional, Josh tells us he feels like seeing Jessica is going to make him feel emotions that he felt all over again, and then he got away from since he's been with Mimi. And he tells her, look, you know how I feel about you, and then you're going to show up like this. And so he mentions how he's in a relationship, and Jessica said, yeah, you're going to be in a relationship with me. And so Josh admits that, he hooked up with Jessica in Detroit last year, and he left that there, okay? He thought he came and he went, all right? And so he says that Jessica is his comfort zone, and he tries to tell her that she was disrespectful with how she came in the house. And Jessica feels like, it's fair game since Mimi was the side chick. And then, of course, we see the ladies at home trying to console her and be like, girl, and this is when I realized, I said, thank God I got some good friends, because Really B would never. Nels would never.
We would never let you go on this show.
Right. You would just say, Latrice, break up with this man instead of embarrassing yourself on national television. Please. Friends who like their friends don't do, but they not friends. They just met each other. But they clearly need some good friends. Because again, as Really B said, they would never let my ass come up here on the show. Okay. And so then, and she's like, I'm so embarrassed. And they're like, no, she should be embarrassed. She should be. And I said, Mia, be quiet, girl. Be quiet. All right. And so, yeah. So they're basically telling her, no, girl, stay. Get to the bottom of things, even though she wants to leave. Right. So then this is when she really get messy. Okay. Because this girl has a date with Josh at the spa. They in the rose bath. They having champagne. It looked real romantical. I ain't even gonna hold you, okay? And she tells him, she loves him and she want her man back. And she brings up him leaving her for a month. And Josh said, leaving her for a month. And Josh said, well, we were never officially together. And I said, here we go with that shit. Here we go. At least we know it's not just Mimi. This is how he works universally. So Josh admits, I feel like I was wrong. He admits, I feel wrong. And if this was Mimi that was doing this, I'd be mad as hell. However, he said, I do still got feelings for Jessica. Go ahead, Really B, go on. Because I see you brewing over there. You cooking. I see it. I see it.
No, all I'm saying is that, first of all, this man, okay, let's assume all this shit is real.
Okay.
This man is ridiculous. First of all, you're going to act like you didn't hear what that woman said and hear how disrespectful she rolled up in that house. You're going to act like you didn't hear none of that. Excuse me. Then you're going to, because I know they slept together. Like, you know what it went down. You know it went down. Then you're going to come back in the house, like, with some wet damn shorts. How do you know to bring shorts? How do you just happen to have a pair of shorts? How do you know to bring some shorts with him?
Maybe production told him, like, oh, you're going to be on a date. Because you know how when dude showed up in the robe, he was like, maybe they're going swimming. So I think maybe they gave him a hint or something.
I guess. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Trees.
Okay. Hey, Quake. She said, I ain't never watched this show. I'm here to listen to it. Well, it's absolutely foolish. JB said, nobody will ghost me and I try to get them back. Unfortunately, this is sad. This is sad, JB. Do they ever put a ring on it and stay on faithfully and happily ever after? Sean living life. Actually, I still follow. I don't know if y'all remember Joya, and was it Jacob is his name or something like that? It was 2 J's, but I know the young lady's name was Joya. And I didn't think they were gonna, but they're married. They just had a baby. So I mean, as far as I know, they're living their happily ever after, but that's the only couple that I know of.
Who is that?
Joya, I think it's Joya and Jacob was his name. Real pretty girl. She was on there like 2 seasons ago, but they were the only ones I took like super, super serious. But yeah, they married now and they got a baby on the way. So I think it is possible if you go there seriously. Cheryl said, I would be like, girl, don't take your butt on this show. You better, you better than this. And he too old for this mess. He not with nobody. Okay. Auntie Eva said, hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey.
Crazy Homebody said, I don't watch the show either, but I'm interested enough for these reviews. Well, thank you. We appreciate you, sis. All right. So then we see Josh, like Really B said, he returned to the house acting like everything is good. He don't know what the problem is. And but then what did anybody else notice when he first walked in the house? He didn't even greet her. He like greeted everybody else, and then he kind of waited for a second and then walked around or whatever. And so it doesn't matter no way, because Mimi is giving him the cold shoulder. And when he tries to come put his arm around her and ask how her day was, she was like, it's not been good. Okay. And she was like, did you not experience the same thing that I experienced? So she brings up what Jessica said.
No, he didn't, because he was having sex with the girl in the hot tub. So no, he didn't experience what you experienced.
I absolutely think he did that girl in the hot tub. So basically,
absolutely he did.
So Josh explains, so Mimi reminds him that Jessica said they were together recently. And so he said recently means when I was in Detroit, and that was over a year ago. And Josh goes in a confessional with Mimi and says he thinks Jessica said that to mess with Mimi, but she knows it's been well over a year. And Mimi asks, well, how did your date go? And notices that he's come back with wet swim trunks. Okay. And Dominique comments that Josh just be saying, all right, Josh don't want to tell her what happened on the date because he thinks that if he does, they might not be together no more. And Mimi asks when's the next time they see Dr. Stacy. Now, one thing that I didn't like, or men like Josh, I think I've said this to y'all who watch me a long time. I respect honesty. And the minute he said, I think we won't be together if I tell her what I did, that would have lost me. I mean, she doesn't know, but if I would have found out that you kept it from me and waited till we were in front of people, don't like public embarrassment. That would count so fast and I would have packed my shit and left.
But that's what he did. He waited until they were in front of the whole group to tell her.
I'm saying I can't do that. I can't.
Okay. Because I'm about to say that's what he did.
No. I can't do that. We wouldn't be together. Like, just the fact that I might be able. I mean, depending on what you did, yeah, you might just be up. But at the end of the day, I can respect you being honest versus you waiting to embarrass me in front of a whole bunch of people. It wasn't even like they were in one-on-one therapy when he shared that. But Auntie Eva said the show is a fool, but I'm watching it for the foolishness. And I think that's where we're at. Cheryl said, you think you won't be together? Yeah, we wouldn't be. I don't play that. I don't play the public embarrassment. Now, I'll take some embarrassment by myself when can't nobody see it. Okay, but yeah, because that's my choice. But once it's public, nah, I gotta gracefully step away. This whole show, Crazy Homebody said the whole show is a public embarrassment.
It is.
Now we get the group session, y'all. Okay, so Dr. Stacy shows up. Josh is worried about telling Mimi everything that happened on the date. Travis starts with sharing about his date with Robin, and Dr. Stacy is able to uncover that he's been having some real deep conversations with her. And so Dominique feels embarrassed because he's never told this to her, that he was having these type of conversations, and why did he wait to get in front of the group to reveal this, or for this to come up? So Dr. Stacy asked Dominique what makes her not trust him, and Dominique explains how he claims he'd be working 15 hours and she goes days without hearing from him. And she said before they got there, she didn't speak to him for 2 days and had no clue where he was. Can y'all understand we would have never made it to the airport? If you didn't hear from him 2 days before the show started, what are we doing? At this point, that's when I said, okay, y'all are acting. Because there's no way we're involved. You haven't spoken to me, but yeah, we're gonna get on this plane and go on the show and act like we cool.
Nope.
We never would have made it. Never. Okay. Never would have made it. So then she said he's normally attentive, so when he's not, that makes her mind wander, which is normal. Dr. Stacy tells them, she has unmanaged needs, and tells Travis it's not okay to disappear on Dominique, and advises him that he needs to, make that doesn't make her feel safe, and he needs to make her feel safe. Okay. So Travis gets in confessional and says it's the fear of pain because he doesn't want to lose her. And I feel like he be doing like a lot of word salads. Like he just be talking and it don't really be meaning nothing. And he claimed, he don't want to lose her, even though he out here doing it. Okay. So then Dr. Stacey tells him he gonna have to find a way to meet Dominique's need or go date Robin. So then she moves on to Mia and Jaron. I don't think they're gonna work, y'all. Let me just tell y'all that now. I don't think they're gonna work. Okay. Because all our man need to do is sing me a song, bitch. Woo! But anyway, we ain't there yet. Okay. So she talks about his date with Jay. Jaron shares that Jay did try to hold his hand and press up on him, but he respectfully declined. And Mia says that, that made her feel good. And then Dr. Stacey asked, well, ask her what changed. And I love when she checked her because Mia admits that, seeing Jay and her stature made her feel more secure. And we knew that from last episode, but I was just like, to say it out loud, like, yeah, because I thought she looked very masculine or male, like that made me feel better. So Dr. Stacey encourages her, girl, I need you to stay in your power because you want Jaron to be able to share his truths with you. And she said, and I'm rooting for you, but I want you to remember what you said so Jaron can explore that. Whatever that's supposed to mean. That was like therapy speech to me. I didn't understand what Dr. Stacey meant by that. Cheryl said, you come back with wet clothes and then say you want to have another date would be the end of my journey. Right?
Okay.
Right.
What are we talking about? We don't have nothing to talk about.
Crazy Homebody said, blocked. I agree. I agree. Then we move on to damn Jessica and Josh. Why? I don't know. Because this girl, it was a Jessica. I keep calling her Jessica. Damn, that is not her name. Mimi. Move on to Mimi and Josh. And so Stacey is like, why does she feel like why does Jessica feel like you're her man? So Josh mentions how he saw her when he was back in Detroit last year. And Dr. Stacey inquires if he told Jessica that he was back with Mimi when he came back. And he admits he didn't tell her nothing. He just blocked her.
There's something wrong with him. He's a hoe.
He is.
He not trying to be with none. He ain't trying to be with none of them for real.
He not. So Josh says in confessional, he thinks women are more emotional, so he never bothered to tell Jessica he was done with her and realizes now that he should work on his communication.
You think?
And then my thing is, Jessica, now this is what I'm talking about, public embarrassment, because if this is, let's just pretend this is real, this man blocked you after he smashed you, then went back to his girlfriend. And here you are on this show running after him, talking about my man, my baby. My man, my baby. Okay. I feel so bad for Meg. She made that song, but anyway, that's a different topic. So then, Dr. Stacey asked about his date, and he admits to being in a hot tub with champagne with Jessica, who basically walked in claiming him. And Dr. Stacey said, was there any she asked him, was there any physical intimacy at all? And Josh is like, no. So Mimi, of course, is hurt that he couldn't share that.
Line. We saw physical intimacy on camera. That woman was sitting in your lap in a damn jacuzzi, bath, whatever. Right. That is intimate.
Yeah, it was.
That is intimate. I mean, I'm sorry. The woman was sitting on your lap in the bathtub in y'all bathing suits. That's intimate.
Look, JB said he must have a ding-a-ling dipped in gold. That's what it's giving.
It must. Listen, I'm with you, JB.
Because ain't no way I'm going to let this man, he be stroking. That's what he be doing. All right. So basically, Josh said, he feel bad, no. So obviously Mimi's hurt that he couldn't share that with her, waited till they were in front of the group. She feels disrespected, wants to walk away. And Josh said he feels bad because he don't really know what to say. Oh, well, sorry. And Dr. Stacey asked, well, do you take any accountability for anything? And he claims, I feel bad that I hurt her. And Dr. Stacey gives him kudos for telling the truth, but tells Mimi, if they're there, then there's also there's some unhealthy choices that she's making because she needs to discover. Now, this was spot on. You need to discover why you're making the choice to be with someone who is not covering you when you are not in the room. And I said, you better say something, Dr. Stacey. Then she tells her, it's time for them to decide, or she tells all of them, it's time for y'all to decide whether you're gonna go on another date with the ex or meet somebody new. So Jaren said he don't want to see Jay no more. He want a new date. And because she's more interested in him than he is her, and that's definitely what she gave. Mia said that she don't feel by, Mia said that does make her feel better that Jaren's decided to close that door. And then they move on to Travis. He decides he wants a second date with Robin because he wants to continue to talk. And Dominique doesn't understand what more they have to talk about.
I agree. What y'all talking about? What y'all need to talk about?
So he explains he talked about her so much that they didn't really have a chance to talk about anything else. And so Stacey goes to Josh and said, well, do you want a second date with Jessica? And he says he does because he wants clarity and wants to have a conversation with her. And I said, no, you want to hit it again. Okay. So Mimi feels betrayed, embarrassed. This is all like in the same day, in 24 hours. I feel bad for this girl. Okay. And she says she's moving forward. Basically, she's moving forward like she's single. And so Dr. Stacey shares, well, now it's the ladies' turn to go on a date with somebody that they dealing with. Child.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Okay. Auntie Eva said, that man don't care. Crazy Homebody said, I know that's right. Child. Then let's get into Mimi's date. Okay. Mimi's date, Cash. All right. He is 24. Y'all, can I tell you, yes, this show is foolishness, but the dates are everything. Because when you see, you be like, what?
This nigga came straight from Central Casting. He don't know this woman. There is no chemistry between them. There is no connection, no chemistry. So? Absolutely not.
I'm rooting for them, really, B.
He don't even know that girl name.
So basically, he said he there to get her back. Okay, he's hopeful they can pick up where they left off. And Josh answers the door and immediately asks Cash, "How old are you, my nigga?" So
listen, I think that was a fair question.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was
because he looked like he in high school.
He does. So Mimi says she met Cash.
Right, girl. He looked like he in high school.
So Mimi says her and Cash met when her and Josh broke up one good time, and apparently she was.
How many times have they broken up?
Well, remember they was never together. So do we know?
Oh yeah, that's right. They were never. You're right.
Together. They was only together for a year, according to him. I wonder how much they're getting paid for this foolishness.
Not enough for this bullshit.
Y'all tickle me. Y'all do know part of the reason we come up here and do this is so y'all can make us laugh. Okay.
Now, okay. Because not enough.
It's not enough. Okay.
Oh, if anybody is interested in the football pool, let me know. I'll put the link. We have a FanDuel league that I'm gonna beat Teresa in every week. If y'all want to join, I'll put the link in the chat.
And she know that's not true. She know that's not true. Now that they got stuff on, that he gonna be in so much. Their game gonna be
First of all, it ain't got nothing to do with Stephon. You picked the right players. Let's be clear. Oh, I'm gonna talk, Trish. You already know I'm gonna talk shit. It don't matter. It don't matter. If we don't beat nobody else, if we beat your Giants, I'm talking shit.
Whatever. So
your quarterback over there introducing MAGA and shit.
Don't do that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. I got a little.
Look, and it's
football is bad. I got a little excited.
The bad part is I don't even think I know who our quarterback is at this moment. Like that's how checked out I am with these motherfuckers right now. But anyway, moving on. I'm sorry. But yes, y'all make sure y'all sign up for the football pool so I can take y'all money every week. So yeah, so Mimi comes downstairs and they have a shot before they leave. Okay. And so he was like, is he even old enough to drink? Like, what's going on?
Again, I think that's a fair question. I feel it's $5.
Old enough.
I do. Listen, first of all, now here's where, and again, I know we're making a TV show. So let's throw that aside for a second. Here's where the bullshit starts. Because even though them women might have walked in there with an attitude, none of those men entertain those women inside of the house.
Agreed.
Mimi, you was doing too much offering that man a drink. You was playing because you in your feelings, and now you want to embarrass him the way you felt like you got embarrassed. But that was a bit much. And then when you came back, you did it all over again. I'm sorry. To me, that was a violation.
Right. How he come in and go straight to the bar? Well, you know, she led him to the bar, Cheryl.
When we walk in, we go straight to the bar. I'm sorry, that's a DC thing. My bad, y'all. That's a DC thing. That's a DC thing. My bad.
I can't with you. So Crazy Homebody, it does not cost to join, but every week you do put up money because we're competing, and then whoever gets the highest score for that week,
whoever, it's when it takes off week by week, week by week, and if we,
Look, I'm here for the pettiness. Yeah, here's another thing I thought about too. For me, and I agree with Really B, she was doing too much, because if I'm in a relationship and I feel like you're acting like you're single, I just don't. Now, don't get me wrong. The younger me would absolutely be all about getting my lick back.
Okay, but she's 75 years old, Trees.
Stop. The younger me would have been all about getting my lick back, but now I'm just like, okay, we just don't need to be together. I'm not going to diminish who I am as a person and become a tough individual just because that's what you choose to do.
Exactly.
And I'm also not going to subject.
I don't feel sorry for him. Yeah, Auntie even said I don't feel sorry for him. Oh, I don't feel sorry for him. I'm just saying, you in my opinion, girl, you was doing a lot. You was really trying to.
Cheryl said not 75. she's like a French 75. You know what I'm saying? So
whatever. She's 75. Whatever.
And then here go Mia about to get herself in trouble. Chad, that man is fine. That man is fine. And Jaron don't like that. And the fact that she was saying that in front of him. So he reminds her the earth is round and you can get this work, okay? The karma can spin the block. And
okay.
He said, I've been real tame since we've been here. But don't forget, I will be going on more dates, okay? And I said, I don't even like how you threatening her like that. Because now you want some get back time like
but now my question is, how many women are waiting? Like, how many people did y'all cheat with that y'all can go on multiple dates? See,
well, no, I don't think that's it. I think what it is they start, I'm assuming, they start off with the person they cheated with. And then if they don't want to stay like doing it, because I think he's getting a new date, like somebody he doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, Cheryl said, you mean that child is cute? You are terrible. Crazy Homebody said, I'm typically above that. I would break up too. Yeah, but look, Tori said, nah, I'm here for it. I would make that man feel real uncomfortable. I hear you. Look, it depends on what you did to me. I might join Pretty and Petty. Okay, so then we see Mia getting ready for her date. And you know, Jaron comments on her outfit. She got a nice little cat suit on. It's cute. And Mia reminds him that, you know, I don't know why you worried. I never met this man in person. Let me tell you. Now, y'all, that shit, you can imagine. I hope this is made up. I hope it's made up. Because then we learn that her date, Byron, is with Jaron, or at least they know each other. And I said, did he not post no pictures on his Instagram with you or something? That this man, like, how did Byron not know, or did Byron just not care? Because Byron slid in her DMs. He's the one that knew that man was his friend. I don't think she knew that. And I said, oh, wow. I said, if this ain't some Nicole and Carlton stuff, it was awkward. It was awkward, but Jaron was cool about it. I guess maybe he felt like because that was his man's in him, that maybe he, he'll treat her with respect and not try to cross the line. And he was very respectful. So maybe that's how they was moving. But
a mess.
It was a mess. So then let's get into the ice cream date. Okay. Yeah. Ice cream and cookies. So Mimi says she's going into her date with Cash thinking about her future because she's not sure if she has one with Josh anymore. And so Cash explains how he pulled up on her at the bowling alley and shot his shot. And Mimi tells him that, he's an isolated incident because she would never have been looking at someone that young. And Cash talks about how hard he tried to get her and talks about being vulnerable with the right person. And he says that she was always there for him. And Mimi starts talking about communication breakdowns and he can't comprehend why Cash seems more mature than Josh's old ass. And so Mimi admits it felt good to have somebody that has chemistry, that she has chemistry with. And Josh, basically Josh lost that a long time ago. So then they talk about celebrating their birthdays together because they're in the same month. And I said, that's going to be weird because there's clearly going to be a significant age difference.
That'll be a whole awkward birthday party.
Okay. When half of the party is 25 and the other half is over 50.
Listen, their ages together could make 100. She'll be turning 25. I mean, he'd be turning 25. She'd be turning 75. That'd be 100.
Do you have me on your phone, boo?
No, why? What's wrong?
I can hear me on your side.
Oh, no, I don't have.
Okay. I didn't know if you had me playing for something else. All right. So then Dominique, where is she at? Is it Dominique? Oh yeah. Okay. So Dominique gets ready for her date, and Travis out here fake mad or whatever. And her date Harvey shows up in a robe. Y'all meet Harvey.
This is when I was checked out. I said,
would you go out with Harvey?
I was literally watching this going, what the fuck is going on? The man showed up in a robe. Who, me?
Yeah, would you let Harvey take you out in his robe and his slippers? He said, I want to take you to the Commanders game, really, B.
Not no motherfucking robe and slippers. Absolutely not.
Crazy Nobody said, not a robe. Yes, a robe. I checked out right here. Yes.
Right, me too. That's when I was like, I'm done.
Not milk and cookies, child. Yes. He probably forgot his ID to go to an adult place. Yeah. Because, he literally just made legal. So, anyway, Harvey shows up, everybody outside, Travis comes to the door and lets him know that, as long as you remain respectful, we good. We ain't got no problems. Dominique says she's not bothered by the robes, okay? She loves the fact that he's promoting his business and trying to be about his money. And she admits she really likes Harvey and he brings out a spark in her. And I said, how when y'all never met each other?
Girl.
You said you were just emotionally cheap, but okay, whatever. So Travis is talking. That's what it's giving. So then Travis we see him talking to the guys and he's like, yeah, man, I ain't worried, I ain't mad, but you know what I'm saying, if he disrespect her, then it's up and it's stuck. And I was like, Travis, ain't nobody worried about your little ass.
Ain't nobody worried about your little ass.
Okay. And look, and slippers. What he said, I'm the most comfortable man in the world. I said, okay.
I guess you are.
I said, wear your crown, king. Okay. Then this is all right, y'all. Y'all gonna be so. All she needed to do was put on a matching bonnet.
Oh Lord, not the bonnet.
Right, time and place for everything. I'm old. I agree with you. Now this, y'all gonna judge me. This would have got me. Okay.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that.
This would have got me. Maybe because I sing and I know I don't sing for everybody. So for somebody to sit there, y'all, this would have been it. Okay. So we see Mia and Byron, they go enjoy some live music, and Byron is hopeful that they can rekindle their relationship. And I was like, well, were you in I guess it was more of a situationship because she was in a relationship with somebody else, but okay. So they start off by toasting to healthy love, and he asks her how she's feeling, and Mia responds, special. And I said, that's very special. Okay. So he digs deeper to find out where she and Jaren are in their relationship. And Mia admits that Jaren feels like she don't trust him. And so while she's trying to overcome infidelity on her end, and Byron tells her he wants to provide a safe space for her and he would love to be the person to do that. And so then he pulls her up on stage and performs a song for her. And it basically strikes emotion in this girl. Yeah. Oh my God. Catherine, that's why you got my name. That's exactly why you got my name. Because when I tell you, I literally said, this made me think about, there was a meme that was out back when Love and Hip Hop was really popping. And it was Stevie J saying, if all else fails, sing that a song. And literally, this moment made me think of Stevie J. So that is so funny that you're in my head. Okay. Shout out to Catherine Latrice, but you know, we share a name. But anyway, yeah. So it absolutely was. Child. They were going out in public like that in a robe in public. Hey, if she like it, we love it, Sean. You got, let her live. Let her live. She like it. She said, I ain't trying to change them. So then this is what Really B was talking about doing too much, y'all. Look, we ain't even gonna keep y'all here that long. You see, we almost done. So Mimi brings
this episode went by real fast because when it got to I was like, damn, it's over. It did go by fast.
It did go by real fast. So Mimi brings Cash back to the house to flaunt him in Josh's face. And he tells her that he didn't want to throw too many old jokes at Josh because he felt it would be disrespectful since Mimi is older. And then he asked her if, he F's better than Josh. And I was like, oh, okay. That's a very interesting
question. Ask. He was like, he did ask, is he better? Yes, he did. I said, oh, wow.
And so Mimi's a little bit at a loss for words. And for me, that's weird that you, like, of course you might want to know. I just don't know if you needed to ask that on camera. That shows to me a little piece of insecurity.
He's 15 years old.
I can't. So Mimi tells Cash that he's a breath of fresh air, and Cash feels like, they left a lot on the table and things were unresolved, and he wants to pick up where they left off. And Mimi admits that there's a stark difference between Josh and Cash. So Josh, ignorant ass, comes out to interrupt, okay? And their little after party, and he tries to cuddle up next to Mimi, and she's like, oh no, don't touch me. And he was like, oh, so you single now? Because that's how you moving. And Mimi responds, I'm moving like you moved on your day. I'm just playing the same game. Two can play that game, okay? So Mimi tells him that, what you're not going to do is sit here and disrespect me. And he said, and what you're not going to do is sit here and tell a lie. And he shares that Mimi is the same age as him, 50. Boom. He said, oh, I said, that nigga Patty. That nigga Patty. And then Mimi denies.
How did you tell him you were, though?
I don't know. But Mimi denies being 50. And Josh said, bitch, it's war. It's up and it's stuck at this point.
Baby, he said it's up and it's stuck.
Hey, can I be honest with you? I can't be with no petty man. I can't. Like that, like, oh,
you ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Now all of a sudden you mad. But you wasn't mad when you was in that motherfucking hot tub.
Okay. Right. You ain't feel no type of way. Cheryl said, I needed it to go by fast. Yeah, we all did, girl. He still has baby teeth. Don't do that.
Oh.
A difference, you think? Look, my petty, what did you say? My petty behind would answer though. Okay, crazy old body. Look, you've been saying the whole review. You're like, yeah, no, I would have let that nigga. You gonna give that nigga something he can feel, huh? I ain't mad at you for it, okay? But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much this episode of Put a Ring on It, Cheathab. Episode 2, X Appeal. Y'all, thank y'all for joining us and being here to watch this foolishness. We appreciate you. Oh, hey, little baby.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
And as Really B said, she just here so she won't get fined. I think we're all here at this point, so we won't get fined. Oh, yes, you're a little bit late, boo, but watch the replay if you want to, because we understand. I know you like watching us, but most people don't even watching the show for real, okay? Really B, what you got going on your channel?
So, September is going to heat up. So, we finishing stuff up right now. We have 2 more weeks of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Just finished up Heart and Hustle. Raising Canaan's done. Bell Collective is done. I just need to give y'all one final review for Bell Collective. I know I owe y'all Next Gen NYC. Not sure if JB and I are going to be able to get to Beyond the Gates this weekend because I need to get caught up. But September, we have Traders, Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we're going to enjoy a little chill out for the next couple of weeks. And then September, it revs back up, y'all.
Yeah. Are you doing Different World? Because that comes in September, right?
Yeah, that comes in September too. Yeah, I think I am going to do a Different World.
I was thinking about it. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I need to go back and watch old episodes. Because, I was like, at that time in my age, that was something that I watched in passing or another adult was watching it. I wasn't actually at that age watching it myself.
At one
So,
time, I was doing reviews. I did like retro reviews.
oh yes,
then,
I remember you. That matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna go do. Go back and watch your retro review.
I never finished the
your
season.
TV
I never
channel?
finished.
Is it on your TV channel or the? Well, I mean, they're both channels.
They're probably on my old. They're probably on my main channel because it's when all of it was one channel. But I may go back and do some retros because it was fun, like you said, to revisit.
Yeah. Look, Taurus said y'all keep talking about this man young, but at least he ain't got to take blue pills. Now that part.
Oh,
that's important, Taurus. That's important. I hear you on it. And clear. I mean, hey, maybe it's up and it's stuck for real. Maybe you don't need a blue pill, but I hear you. Little baby said, I didn't even know about this show. Yeah, that part. Look, Auntie Eva said, there's a point. Right. There's a point. But yeah, y'all, y'all make sure y'all know I'm slowly, gradually getting caught up myself with the Beyond the Gates, my individual recaps. I am doing my live tomorrow. It will be public, so y'all come over, join me. I'm probably going to start watching tonight, so I'm not rushing trying to watch all 5 this week before the live. So y'all come over and see me. Thinking 9:30, but have your notification bells on. I'm literally getting ready when I get off here. I'm getting ready to edit our Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. Life After Lockup comes back in October. Then they're doing some type of couples therapy thing with the Love After Lockup.
I saw that couples therapy.
That's also coming in October. Like we said, September is Different World, and there's something else coming in September, but I think that's Nels. That's that Snowfall.
Oh yeah, Snowfall. Yeah.
So I know she's doing that with VKJ. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. Also, I don't know if y'all tuned into on Netflix, it was the Toxic Love Affair or something like that, something toxic marriage or something. I don't know. Y'all put it in the chat. I feel like some of y'all already seen it, but I probably will be getting with our girl Wednesday Talk to recap that. And so yeah, y'all just stay tuned, and hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow in the live. And the channel will be a little quiet this weekend because I am taking my baby. I'm surprising him and taking him to Orlando for his birthday. So yeah, it is going to be quiet for a couple days, but I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and thank y'all for all the support. I love Benita. Yeah, they're going to be back for Toxic Love Story. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Homebody. Yes, Catherine Latrice. Okay. Yes, but I'm happy y'all back. I missed y'all. Oh, thank you, Taurus. I love working with Really B. She's the best. And yeah, love Benita. So y'all make sure y'all come over because you know it's some foolishness over there on that Love After Lockup. But I love that. That's the type of foolishness I like to watch. This is that's the type of foolishness I like. But yeah, y'all, love y'all. Be good. Happy Friday, or I should say Friday Eve to all of y'all, but happy Friday. And yeah, we will catch you. I fly back next Wednesday. So more than likely, if Really B's free, then we'll be back next Thursday to give you episode 3. If I can get her to conjure her up to do it, because you already see her face and she looking like she don't even want to watch it. But yes, feel better, Really B. Thank y'all, everybody, and y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.